Hello. We're going to the third tier of the Eden series now. This will be the first fight of the third tier, the 9th fight in the entire Eden raid series. Eden's Promise Umbra.
I'm drawing out the darkness. Get ready.
Okay, so you're going to turn the boss around, usual stuff for tanks. Ground raising particle beam. There's gonna be a raid wipe. Okay, Art of Darkness. So here we've got this thing like glowing. Here. If you look at her character model, she's got like these orbs on the side that these things with like teeth, I guess. Okay, so either one of those are going to start glowing, and depending which side is glowing, that side will cleave. This is going to be relative to her hitbox, and so if the main tank is pointing her like actually north, then it will be this side of the stage. But if she is off center by a little bit, like if it's like this, you know, like this and like this, then it'll be more like this across the stage. So you have to watch out for that, like specifically what direction you're looking at the boss and things like that. Yeah, if you get hit with that, there'll be a knockback, and you'll take a significant amount of damage. We'll see later. This next one does a cone. What's it called? Wide angle particle beam. Okay, so it's pretty clear. It's a big cone behind, so just got out of the way. Okay. Zero form particle beam. The main tank has this marker on them, and so this is going to be like a long AoE. Okay, so she recenters, and now it's going to do empty plane, and she's going to change up the stage. So here on the stage we've got this grid, and each square is going to be important here. So these squares with the orange, pretty obvious you don't want to step in them. More specifically though, if you stand in these corner ones, they are going to blow up. See, and then now there's nothing there, and so you'll fall down. This might look like, oh, the stage is still there, but you also don't want to step in that, because if you step in that, you will fall. Well, no. You will die and then you fall. in that order, I believe, because it will do your full amount of health. See, I have a lot of health. I went unset here. Yeah, so you die. Okay, so you don't fall in this one, but you die. Okay, and then also this glowing square, I'll explain it once we get back to the other footage, but this glowing square will give you this debuff, unable to jump to the cloud of darkness's air. I'm not sure. You can't jump or anything. Not sure how great the jumping part really affects anything, but that's what that says. Oh, I had it highlighted here. Anyway, okay, so for this, these squares will glow if somebody is stepping in them. If you are standing on it for too long, it will show this like other glowing thing, this other color. And if that stays for too long, then you will fall through the floor, which I'll just show actually. I ran this a few times just to die a few times to get the footage. Okay, okay. So for this one, I'm gonna just stand in the square. I'm not gonna move and alternate the squares. I'm just gonna stay put in one of them. After some time, we're gonna get a different animation. So it has this outer border now, okay? And if I still have time to move out of it. If I don't move out of it, then there we go. I fall through the thing. I take my entire health. It takes my entire health, and I fall through the stage. Okay, so that is why you want to make sure to alternate your stuff. Oh, HM died. What happened to them? Oh, okay. They stepped in the thing. If I had caught that, then I wouldn't have gotten my own footage. But yeah, so if you step in the middle thing, then you immediately die. Yeah, they did a jump, and then they moved a little, and then they stepped in the thing. Okay, so that's that. And then yeah, you see how everyone's like moving in and out of squares and stuff. So you gotta do that. If you step in somebody else's square, like if there are two people in this one, it will still be the same thing. Like if this thing shows up, then you can both potentially die. Okay, while we're avoiding all this stuff though, Art of Darkness is gonna happen, and it's this orb, so it's the one on the left side, so that means this whole side is gonna get cleaved. So I'm gonna run to the other side. There, see, and it's like, it's offset, so it's as main tank, the main tank does have to move off these square things too. But when the main tank is moving between the squares like this, it's kind of tricky, because then you get stuff like this, Art of Darkness, like doing a cleave that is not like perpendicular to the stage. It goes across the stage in a somewhat diagonal way, and that is likely going to happen just because typically the main tank will be swapping between like these two panels or these two panels. Mainly so that, you know, other people can still attack the boss and stuff. Actually, I'm wondering, like, I wonder if you can move, if main tank goes here to here, if the boss would actually move. I don't think so. I think she stays put once we're in that phase. Let's see. I'm not sure if I run around, but yeah, you see how every time I'm like alternating. But for this one, like if you wanna, you know, flex your tank skills, when she starts casting Art of Darkness, you could just wait, and so she stays static in this position for Art of Darkness, and then you can move afterwards. So then for everyone else, it is aligned with the stage, like perpendicular or parallel in this case. So then they know, okay, I just need to make it over to like this part of the square instead of figuring out what the diagonal is. But if it's hard to like discern that, then it's also not a big deal. Okay, I think she doesn't seem to be moving like forward. that much, like even if I'm moving around a lot, and so I think she does just stay put in this area. Well, anyway, okay. But yeah, I was just wondering if this would be a good tactic or not, but generally what I've seen is people just run it like this. Actually, let's see. I do have footage of this one. Yeah. I'm machinist in this one, so let's see what this tank does. Thing is, if she did move forward and like main tank is up here, then her hitbox would be here, and then like people wouldn't be able to like, it's a little more dangerous to like to remember to avoid that, so it'd be over here. So I don't know, that might not be the best strategy. Okay, see, the tank did move backwards a little bit, but she didn't follow. Okay, ground raising particle beam is the raid wide. Oh yeah, they did go over here. See, they went over there, but she's not following close. So I think she is just gonna stay centered. Art of Darkness. Okay, so I gotta go outside. Yeah, so they were able to plant the mechanic over there, and then yeah, when you get hit with Art of Darkness, you get knocked back a little bit. Fortunately, I was already kind of here. If I didn't make it that far, I was here, I probably would have gotten knocked off the stage. And it takes a lot of damage. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the other one. So, Obscure Wood. Obscure Wood. So we'll all get hit with raid wide, and then the stage changes a little bit again. Got this more like plant type of aesthetic. Okay, Flood of Obscurity. We got a knockback, but then we've also got AoEs around, so you can use your knockback prevention so you don't have to move, or you can get yourself positioned so that when you get knocked back, you don't go into one of the AoEs. If you get hit with the AoE, you do take some damage. Okay, at this point, there are these little seedling things that will attach to everybody, and you want to run until your tether thingy disappears, and then you'll be fine. And then right after that, we've got this Art of Darkness. Okay, so make sure you're on the opposite side. So, with the seed situation, here we go. If you happen to get hit with the seed thing, you can use arm's length. I use arm's length to make sure that I ended up in I stood in this one, so I didn't get pushed off the stage. If you get hit with the seed AoE thingy, so you get 14k damage and a vulnerability up. And then if you don't end up, okay, so this one's tethered to me, so ideally I should be running away, but I'm not. And we've got this thorn thingy. Okay, I really should be running away, but I'm not. And so if you don't run away and this stays, then at some point it's gonna suck you in. It will stun you and suck you towards the thing, the seed thingy, and then give you this dot. Stygian, I don't know how to pronounce it. Tendrils, sustaining damage over time from grasping tendrils. Okay, so it's going to do damage over time, and you can see the animation of it like taking my life force, right? So that just, it'll be continuous like that. And I think down here I'll do it again. So if I walk into it by myself, I get the dot, but then once I leave, it removes the dot. However, if it attaches to me, So if it fully attaches to me, I'm in this thing, I get the dot, but as I'm walking out, see, it's still like, it's got that little tether thingy on me to show that it still has it. So you do have to run out. Once you run out, you'll lose the thingy, but as the thing stays tethered to you, you'll continuously get hit with this aetherosynthesis thingy, and it does a significant amount of damage if you're taking like multiple hits of that. I see. Like this dot does, you know, 4K, but this other thing, this aetherosynthesis thingy, does like 10, 11K. So you don't want to get hit with that kind of thing, unless the 3K thing is just from boss autos. But where is it? Let's look at this one again. Yeah, okay, so the little animation thingy is this thing. In any case, it's dangerous. Okay, so try to run away from that. I think everybody here generally gets the gist of what to do. You see it, tell it, you run away from it. It'll detach and you should be good. Okay, Art of Darkness, you run on the other side. Wide angle phaser. So she will throw these two yellow things towards a certain direction. You want to go towards that direction because she will lunge. You can kind of see, like, she's got these arrow things here. She'll lunge over there and then do this like huge AoE. This is not the best angle. This is the first time I ran this in a long time, so I wasn't too familiar. But here, you see these like arrows kind of on like her sleeves or sides or whatever? That is to say she's gonna go over there. Okay, so you want, see these people running over here, you want to go all the way to the edge if you can, because she does this like huge AoE. And that was happening. Oh yeah, it was happening over here. Okay, see, so in this way, she happens to be facing this direction, but like the yellow things are going that way. And then the arrow things are going that way. She attaches to the wall and does this. Okay, it's huge, huge AoE. So you have like this space on the ground to hide in. And let's see. Let's watch from here. Okay, so use your knockback prevention or ride the knockback into a safe spot. Run away from these, the tethered one to you. I was hesitating. I was like, maybe I want to know, like, if it's gonna tether to me. Okay, Art of Darkness going up into the side. Okay, so here, she's going over here. It's gonna tether to the wall. I'm going to the very edge of the stage here. And there we go. Okay. You got this small pizza slice on this side, and then over here to dodge the thing. Okay. I think. Wait. see. Let's see from this angle. Yeah, she like, the hitbox is still here, but she like jumps on this wall. And then she jumps back and then does the entire thing. So just if you're curious where she goes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so this one, Rejuvenating Balm, she's got these purple tethers pointing to the outside stuff. And so this is gonna do, it's just like this purple wall thing. The walls are turning into a thingy. And they're gonna do 2 big AoEs. I don't know what to call this, they're just 2 big AoEs. Okay, so we got an AoE on this side and then one on this side, and so you have a safe spot right here and you got a safe spot down here and like on this side down here. So basically, like, so there's one here too. Okay, there's gonna be one of these seedling things, and then on the side of it you have a spot, and then on the other side over here you have a spot, and then you have a little spot here. I would recommend going to this little spot, even though it seems more dangerous, mostly just for a mechanic later. For some reason, when I ran this, I was like, I feel like I should stay here. I don't know why, I don't remember why, but I'm just gonna stay here. And so I was like, okay, cool. There's a mechanic later. Well, it's just an overlap of mechanics where she can cleave either this side or the other side, that Art of Darkness thing. So it can happen at the same time as this is happening. Spoilers. So I have gotten into the habit of just using this first one, this middle one, this tiny middle spot, because if you end up in one of these spots, yeah, you're good for like this AoE mechanic, but if you get used to just standing over here or over here, like over here or over here, then once you react in that way later and you don't realize the Art of Darkness thing is going off, then you're going to get hit with that, which I think happened to me at some point in one of these videos. But yeah, okay, so when this is happening, you go to a clear spot, just wait for the things to blow up. Okay, there's all these like tendrils and stuff, okay. And then we're good. Okay, Deluge of Darkness. This is gonna do a bit of a raid wipe, and then we go back to the original stage. Tank Buster. Particle Concentration. These are tower soaks, so just make sure at least one person is in a tower. Okay, immediately though, Art of Darkness, figure out which orb thing is glowing as this side. And so we want to stay away from this side. But remember, it's boss relative, and so the boss is at a diagonal compared to the stage. So make sure you go to the opposite side of the boss. Okay, empty plane, we're going to that other stage with the squares. Flood of Emptiness. Okay, we got those AoEs that you want to avoid. Okay, and now here, so just to reiterate, the corner squares are gone because of that AoE. The middle square is not good, you'll die immediately. Okay? And so now, Hypercharged Condensation Hope, despair, they are what feed us. Okay, so she's got tethers going off to the sides here. And there are these clouds. So we want to take care of those clouds. Just like the Alliance raid, World of Darkness. If the clouds reach her, then she'll get damage ups. And basically do more damage to you. Okay, so you want to take down the ads pretty quickly. Also, while doing that, you gotta do the little square dance. You gotta alternate the squares that you're on. Okay. And she does summon. Oh yeah, that last one. The clouds. The cloud name. Hypercharge condensation. Yeah, because condensation is like water stuff. Science. Okay, so she does summon, and then this green thing shows up. There's two. There's probably one over there, hanging out. This green version of whoever, maybe it's her, maybe it's something else, is gonna do this line AoE. So there's another one back here somewhere, doing a line AoE over here. And then around the boss is a circle AoE. And so, definitely don't want to stand here. You don't want to stand here, you don't want to stand here, you want to stand, you got some space over there, where you got, like, all of this other space. So, find a safe spot, while continuing to do the square thingy, okay? Like, you just have to be mindful of that. Okay, and then those green things disappear. But then, we got our darkness, while still doing this square thing. So, go to the other side of the boss. So, you know, in this way, after rewatching this, it's like, maybe it's good she just stays in the center, because if she was like going all over the stage, you got an Art of Darkness, and then you're like, oh my god, like, this entire thing is gonna get cleaved, and we can only stand here, and then I'm all the way over here, how am I gonna run all the way over there? So, yeah. Ground raising particle beam, that's gonna be the raid wipe. Oh, how'd the healer oh, that's how the healer died. They're in the center one right now. So, yay. Okay, Obscure Woods. We get the stage change again. Prepare your knockback immunity or get closer to the boss so you don't fall off the stage, and also try not to get into one of the AoEs. Once you're tethered, run away to break the tether. Wide angle phaser, okay. Run towards the wall that the thing is tethered to and stand along the edge. Oh, I got clipped by that. Okay, Rejuvenating Balm. So this one is going to be the circle AoEs. Also, when you're like positioning yourself and running around, make sure you're still avoiding stepping in these circle patches. So here, see, by standing in this middle patch, we've got Art of Darkness. It's on this side. So this whole thing's gonna get cleaved, and so I can stand on this side of my little patch. Okay, see, and if you stand in it, see, this person got wrapped up in this whole thing, so you gotta be careful. Oh, they were trying to go to the safe spot down here, but you have enough space to move over slightly. If there's a bunch of people here, it might look super crowded and stuff, but just know that, yeah, you do have space there. Okay, so this person died because they stayed in this thing a little too long, and they also had a weakness. Also, they were healers, so they have the least amount of health out of all of us. Yeah. So yeah, this thingy can be really detrimental to like non-tanks. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to stand in that for too long. Alright, Deluge of Darkness is going to be the stage change. Back to this regular one. Or Darkness, okay. What this side? Remember, it's boss relative, so go other side of the boss. Yeah. Okay, let's watch this since I have the footage. Here? Yeah, I should go here. Oh yeah, so these are the ads that are out. So we want to take the ads down. If you stand in the ads hitbox, it'll slow it down. That's also something you can do in the Alliance raids. But that's why this person was like all up in front of the ad, like in their hitbox. It's also a tank, so they have to get close, but yeah, if you're in the hitbox itself, it goes in pretty slower. But the other one, see here, she's got this damage up now because the other cloud made it in. So see how this one's moving a little slower, but this cloud is making its way pretty quickly because people are standing on the sides of it and not in its actual hitbox, and so it makes it towards the boss and she absorbs it. Yeah, like they had so many people attacking that other one. I think. Oh, actually it doesn't look like anyone was attacking it. Never mind. Yeah, okay. Wait, I think I have footage of that. Yeah. Like I'll just let the clouds go into her hitbox, and then there. So she has two damage things now. Yeah. Damage dealt is increased. Also here, like this anti-air particle thing. So she's got the circle. And then the little floating green things on the sides do these line AoEs. Okay, where were we over here? The clouds, right? Where was it? Was you? Whatever. Well, I'll just go here. I'll just go here. Okay, the first time. I'll be obscured. Yeah, I was trying to get both clips in one video because the last few times I've had like 3 videos out, like my computer would throw a fit. So I thought maybe just having 2, but that means I have to scrub back and forth a lot. Okay, so run away from these tethers. Oh yeah, we showed this earlier because I was hesitating there to see if I could get hit with it. Art of Darkness, so make sure you get out of that. Wide angle phaser, she's gonna touch the wall, so go towards the wall. Big cleave. Okay, big circle AoEs. Find a safe spot. careful with this thingy so you don't get tethered to it and take damage. Deluge of Darkness will switch to the other stage. You need to take a raid wide hit. This bug girl keeps standing right next to me. Okay, the tank buster. Particle concentration. We got the towers. This Lalafell has that Lalafell voice that has become a big meme on YouTube. Okay, Art of Darkness, make sure you're on the other side of her. Okay, yeah, that was... It was very far up the front. I didn't have to move at all. Empty plane. We're switching. Look! What the bug girl keeps standing like right in front of me. Empty plane. We're switching to this, the squares. Careful with these AoEs. Alright, take care of the clouds while still moving between your squares. It's not too bad if the boss has damage ups at this point. Like, I mean, this is an older raid and most people have like better gear at this point. But if you're running this like with just the minimum gear requirement, if a raid wide hits, you might take a bit more damage than you're comfortable with. So just be aware of that. Okay, Art of Darkness. Try to avoid a thing. If not, you get hit and knocked off the stage. So that's what happens when, like, you know, the thing's kind of at a diagonal. And I was kind of just like, oh, I gotta run a little bit further. So, it's just unfortunate. But it's hard to handle that because the tanks also need to, like, be adjusting the squares. So that's why I mentioned, if you're tanking it, you can try to plant the Art of Darkness so that it is lined up perpendicular to the stage, or parallel in some way, whichever one. But just not like diagonal, just to help other people out. Okay, use your knockback or position to not go into an AoE. Break the tether. Oh, this person. Wait. Hang on. DS. Who is this? This is the off tank. Their tether. I can't tell if they're getting pulled back or if they keep trying to stay close to the boss, but their tether still is attached for a while. Oh, did they get sucked back? Yeah, they did, because they're all the way over here now. Okay. What's going on, dude? And then, okay, wide angle phaser. We're going this way, so I wonder if they teleported or if... Okay, see, now they're gone. I think, yeah, they got sucked over here. Yeah, they're stunned. And they got this, the Stygian, whatever, dot thingy. So this seed thingy, like, pulled them towards the thing. And then, yeah, it's like taking the Aether. It's got a shield though, so it's fine, but like, yeah. But that was also good because now he doesn't have to like run too far to dodge this. so that was fine. Wow. Man, pro strats. On accident or on purpose, I don't know. Because that was instant. He went from here to here, like, in a few frames. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this rejuvenating balm thing. So, in here, see, I'm gonna go to this bottom one instead of this little triangle patch that I usually go to. But the Art of Darkness is on this side. And because I'm on this side, I'm just like, oh, okay. If I want to move over here, I'm gonna have to run through this thing. And I'll take a dot. And probably taking the dot would have been better than just standing here and taking the Art of Darkness, which pushes me off the stage. And that actually happened. That happened to other people on this side too. Over here. There, see? A bunch of us died because we didn't prepare for that. So that's why standing in the middle thing is probably better. So standing in this middle one and then just either moving to this side or to this side would have been better. So, yeah. Okay. The raid wide, okay. Tank blister. Alright, we're going to the other stage again, the square one. That was the empty plane thing. Yeah, I don't remember, just don't stand in any of these areas. Yeah. Is there anything else I captured here? Let's see. If you don't have people taking the other tower things, then yeah, you get hit with a bunch of these particle blast things, and you get a Vuln stack for each of them. And it could do a lot of damage. So, that's that. I think that's... yeah, I think those are the main things. Cool. Yeah, it's pretty neat that this raid series brings back, you know, bosses we've seen from before and stuff. Alright, bye.